Hey everybody, I'm Crazy Chattel 482, and welcome to my top 9 chapters in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door list. I'm going to be ranking the chapters of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door from my least favourite to my favourite. Now keep in mind it's just my opinion, so don't get mad if say your favourite chapter is my least favourite, or if my favourite chapter is your least favourite. Instead, you can put your list in the comments, because I'm always interested to see what everyone's favourite chapters are. So, without further ado, let's get on with the show. At number 9 is the Prologue, A Rogue's Welcome. Now this is the first chapter of the game, and it's the one that gets the ball rolling. We get our very first partner, Goombella, in this chapter. We meet our villains, the X-Nauts, for the very first time. We also get to see the Thousand Year Door itself. And not only that, we also get to fight a giant blooper. All of this really gets you excited for the adventure that's about to begin, making this an excellent start to the game. At number 8 is Chapter 1, Castle and Dragon. This chapter takes us to Petal Meadows, home to the cozy little town of Petalburg. In this chapter we get our second partner Koops, who's a little lacking in the self-confidence department. We also get to fight a dragon, take part in a quiz show, and meet a Koopa Trooper with the shaggiest eyebrows known to man. So overall this chapter isn't too exciting. Like the prologue, it's just there to get you excited for what's to come. But overall, it's still pretty fun. At number 7 is Chapter 2, The Great Boggly Tree. This chapter takes us to Boggle Woods, home to the Great Boggly Tree, which is a giant tree. And those are always fun to explore in video games. Here we meet the Punies, who we lead around in a similar fashion to how Olimar leads the Pikmin in the Pikmin series. We also recruit our third party member, Flurry. And we encounter the Shadow Sirens for the very first time. And to top that all off, we're even going to fight a mech, which is pretty awesome. Too bad we can't ride around a mech as well. Then we got some mech on mech action. That'd be pretty awesome. One last thing about this chapter, I really like the look of this place. I like the colours and everything. It's pretty awesome. And the music's pretty nice as well. So overall, this chapter is pretty cool. At number 6 is Chapter 8, The Thousand Year Door. Hey guys, that's the name of the game. This is it, the final chapter. Many trials await you in this path to test all the skills you learned during the game. You also finally come face to face with Sir Grodus himself. And let's not forget the final boss fight against the Shadow Queen. Very cool. You're also going to fight Bowser again, because a finale without Bowser is a cruddy finale. So overall, this place definitely lives up to all the hype it gets throughout the game, and is an excellent way to end off an excellent game. At number 5 is Chapter 7, Mario Shoots the Moon. After arriving in a frozen land of frozenness, Mario and friends reach far outposts in order to use the cannon there so they can reach the moon where the final crystal star and Princess Peach reside. But it's not that easy, because you need 2 Bob-Bombs named Gold Bob and General White in order to use that cannon. Now Gold Bob is really easy to find. General White, on the other hand, requires you to backtrack to every place you've been in order to find him. And when you do find him, you learn he was looking for you the entire time. I swear, this guy. Anyway, long story short, you get to use the cannon and you arrive on the moon, home to the X-Naut Fortress, which is a place with really awesome music. After making your way through the fortress, you're going to fight another giant mech, which is more awesome than the last one. You then finally meet Tech, who, with his last non-existent breath, urges you to rescue Peach. Overall, this chapter is really awesome, with the cannon, and the awesome music, and the cool boss fight. It's a great way to build hype for the final chapter. There is a good bit of backtrack in the beginning, but I don't really mind it that much. At number 4 is Chapter 4, For Pigs, the Bell Tolls. When Mario and friends arrive in Twilight Town, they learn it's been cursed, where every time the bell rings, someone turns into a pig! So, Mario and friends head off to the creepy steeple in order to break the curse and retrieve the crystal star. In creepy steeple, you find a monster who's behind the curse and you defeat him. Pretty simple chapter, right? Wrong, because once you beat the monster, he proceeds to steal Mario's body and his friends, leaving him as a shadow. Teaming up with former Shadow Siren Vivian, you proceed to learn the monster's name, which is Dupless by the way, and chase him back to the creepy steeple for the final battle. You proceed to battle Dupless and your friends, and you beat him, getting your body and friends back. This chapter is pretty cool. I like the atmosphere and the part where you lose your body and friends, you team up with a former villain to get it all back. It's a pretty cool idea. I don't like the backtracking however. While I didn't mind chapter 7 because you're going to different places, this one you to backtrack between the same two places over and over again, and all the enemies in between are really annoying to fight. At number 3 is chapter 6, 3 Days of Excess. In this chapter, you get to ride a train to Poshy Heights in order to get to the next crystal star. And during this train ride, you get to solve mysteries! Yay! You also get to explore an abandoned train station and fight a giant blob monster. You eventually arrive at Poshy Heights, where, after doing a little platforming and jumping into a painting, you get the next crystal star. This chapter is very different from all the other chapters, because it's focused more on talking to people rather than platforming and battling, which is a pretty cool change of pace. Overall, I really like this chapter a lot. At number 2 is chapter 3 of Glitz and Glory. This chapter takes Mario and friends to Blitzville, a floating city in the sky. Here, Mario and friends must compete in the Glitz pit in order to become champions, since the champion's belt has a crystal star on it. So, seems pretty simple. But, as the fights go on, you learn there's more to this place than meets the eye. Fighters go missing, and you hear a lot of disturbing rumours about this place. You eventually learn that the manager of the Blitz pit, Grubber, is behind the disappearance of the missing fighters, and he holds the real crystal star. Grubber then transforms into Macho Grubber and proceeds to fight you, but you beat him, get the crystal star, and restore the lives of all the missing fighters. So overall, this chapter is pretty awesome. I like the tournament, and the cards are cool, and it's got a cool mystery and plot. But there's one chapter I like a little bit more than this one. And my favourite chapter in this game is chapter 5, The Key to Pirates. In this chapter, Mario and friends go sailing to a cursed pirate island in search of treasure and the next crystal star. Just so you know, I'm a big fan of pirates. That's one reason why I love this chapter. Anyway, Mario and friends get shipwrecked on the island and then decide to venture into the pirate's grotto in search of the treasure and the cursed spirit of the pirate captain, Cortez. After exploring the pirate's grotto, Mario and friends come face to face with the pirate king Cortez and they battle him. And it's one pretty cool battle. I love it a lot. Another awesome thing about this chapter is you get the best pilot in the game, Admiral Bobbery. He's got a backstory that's so sad. Makes you want to shed a tear. And the best part of this chapter is that at the end you get a team up with Cortez and his ghostly crew to fight the X-Nauts. This is easily my favourite scene in the game. It's just so awesome. So, as I said before, I really like pirates. The area is pretty cool, the dungeon's awesome, Cortez is a cool boss fight, and Bombery's an awesome partner, and this last scene at the end of the chapter is pretty awesome. These all add up to why this chapter is my favourite in the game. Anyway, thank you for watching, I've been Crazy Chattel for you too, and I'll see you all next time. Hey guys, if you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up, and if you want to see some more videos, click on the thumbnails on the screen.